कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen, yaar, don't be so conservative. Yes, a very aggressive morning for me. Sorry to say, for some reason there's an echo happening, or is it just somebody repeating in Gurgaon every word I'm saying? I don't know, I can't tell. But anyway, the show is called whatever the hell it's called, nobody cares. More importantly, I got into a big fight, big scrap in the morning with a young lady. By young, I mean 48 to my 50. And she was accusing me of toxic masculinity. And because I make fun of these guys in the gym and, just put them down a little bit because you know how I am. I see guys like you wandering around with no intensity and I just get irritated. And then, I can't put, I have to say things like, hey man, do one more rep, but tomorrow, that kind of thing. So then we had a few arguments and she called me an Andrew Tate-like expression.
Whoa.
And I'm not Andrew Tate. He's a sexist, misogynist kind of man. I'm more into Indian urban men being sissies and how I expose them because that's the truth.
Okay, firstly,
my data is clear. They are mostly 90% of them are sissified now. You can see the behavior in pandemic, washing their hands 10 times a day, wearing 6 masks, checking is it safe to go out, wearing sweaters even when it's not cold, wearing umbrellas and carrying umbrellas and raincoats with little showers. I can't go anywhere, it's raining. I can't go anywhere, it's cold. I can't go anywhere, it's hot. So that's my fight. It's not Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is against, the woman's position in society in a sense. It's a whole different thing. Plus he's much richer and has no hair. So huge difference. Now, Sriraam, my fellow misogynist from Gurgaon, he wasn't. He went to Gurgaon, had to fit in.
Yeah.
So, this is a regional thing. He'll tell you. I think this toxic masculinity is thrown in far too often. Okay, I'm not very happy with this
Firstly,
phrase.
Cyrus, I'm actually just impressed that you know who Andrew Tate is in the first place. I'm just blown away by that.
Again,
and secondly, I'm
Jordan Peterson,
I'm also
Andrew
flattered
Tate,
that you think I go to the gym firstly anyway.
Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, a lot of these guys, there's bits of them I like. Not all.
Exactly, right? Like if you listen to Andrew Tate for say 2 hours, right? He will say 1 or 2 things which will be like, wait, is he actually
why would you listen to him for 2 hours? I mean, that's really scary.
Like listen for a while,
you behave the way you like. I mean, I don't make any sense to me.
Correct.
No, I'm just saying that parts of his. I totally agree that urban men across the world, and especially India, upper class urban men have become sissies. And by sissies, I don't mean in a way that it's sissies. I just mean that they've become too conservative and cautious and scared about everything. And that reflects in the way they work out, or how they are on a sports field, or how they are on the road, or how they are everywhere.
You can tell that a man is a sissy by the way they work out.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you mean? They skip.
Guys, I'm not sure if the word sissy is usable nowadays.
Suppose you want to play cricket. Here's my story. You want to play cricket. You come to the field, you put your hands behind your back, and you just look up at the sky for half an hour. That body language immediately tells you really don't want to play cricket. Why are you there? There's a certain level of zest. What we say in Portuguese.
So there's a lot of daydreaming involved.
No, it's your body language, the intensity, the passion. It should all come together. Look, I have a simple point. If you don't like the library and you don't want to read books, why do you go there? I mean, I used to go there to flirt with girls because they can't talk. So, you flirt only using your eyes. You always had a chance. But other than that, the whole point is, I can't understand maybe it's just too black and white, but why do people go to places and not have intent? It makes no sense. Why are you on a podcast if you don't want to talk? Sparsh, can you answer that? Because you're here for 20 minutes not saying a word.
So you're saying nobody should be standing idly at a gym at all?
I'm saying there's no energy. No, it's 6 a.m. Why have you got up? Why are you here? I don't understand.
Half the battle is getting yourself to the gym.
That's bullshit.
Right? I mean, I think that's true. I would say
that means you're learning how to park a car or that kind of thing. That's fine.
Just you're testing your resolve every morning. Like, okay, how much resolve do I have? I at least have halfway resolve.
Where I go to
resolve. And then do nothing.
I don't want you in my army.
I would give him that.
If China attacks us and you're on the front with that attitude, मैं तो आ गया.
Yeah.
Well, then what's going to happen? They start shooting. You're like, boss, मैं shooting नहीं करता. मैं आ गया. अभी काम तो बिल्कुल हो गया अभी. Thanks for coming. God bless. Happy Diwali. Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
It'll be like Virat Kohli going out to bat and getting out.
Don't take panga with Kohli. Me and Sriraam are Kohli supporters. We'll attack you immediately. Anyway, I won't waste too much time on toxic masculinity. I'm just saying that my point is with urban Indian men and not Andrew Tate's attitude with the entire female. And there's definitely a gender bias if you listen to him. And I don't know why we're listening to him to so much.
2 hours.
But no, I know. And the reason I think is because I've stopped drinking.
Oh.
The drinking was a very good habit. I would listen to much better things, but now without drinking, you start going berserk.
But who do you think is a more compelling person to listen to? Andrew Tate or Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson for sure, because
Yeah,
there's
I
more
would agree,
interesting thought process, etc. But Andrew Tate is
Andrew Tate is just like a
he's more
bully
sim-
kind of.
he's
There's a
more-
bully
Jordan
vibe.
Peterson is better at like talking.
Yeah,
No, that's not-
yeah, sure.
Andrew
I would
Tate
agree.
is
I
the
would agree.
better-
is more simplistic. So for the
Orator.
stupid mind like mine, it's easier to understand. Because he's straight up, it's all straight up conversation. It's like A, B, there's nothing more. There's no C, D involved.
This is too funny.
So
I have to show this. Someone has commented, Aditya SK has commented, every time Cyrus has a fight with Aisha, he goes to YouTube and searches Andrew Tate for
Everybody knows
Well,
him so well.
Aisha reminds me of Andrew Tate, if I'm honest. Yeah, I gotta say, she'll never hear this. We're safe. And Tristan, the brother,
Yeah.
they say great things. They say things like, I'm 6'4", I'm built like a Greek god, I have more money than anybody else in the world.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't women like me? I mean, it's like, okay, so that's a different
That's
personality.
fair.
altogether.
Sorry.
Yeah. No one's saying right or wrong. I'm just
hilarious.
saying that's not so. What's happening in the background? Sriraam, you can't do this. You're having a own movie going on. It's distracting all of us.
Wow, it would be hilarious if he just has hired actors to like come and do
One second,
things
one
behind
second.
his back.
Sriraam, is that your boyfriend? Because we had no idea who that was.
I wish he were my boyfriend.
That-
He's cooking some great aloo paratha and chai for me every morning. So
Oh my gosh! Look at that
It's-
life he's
Wow,
living.
yeah, really
That's
good.
boyfriend. That means boyfriend.
Wait, how big
Who
is the
does
is
that?
the house you're staying in, Sriraam?
You can
It
say
is
anything
all
because
that
we
you
never know.
can see. It is all that you
Rubbish.
see on camera right
Rubbish. I'm sure
It
there's
is all
at least
So what do you
at
say?
least one more bedroom attached.
Let's tell him the truth. Sriraam, can I tell the truth? Because only
Yeah.
you and I know. It's basically a set we've made there
Oh,
in Gurgaon.
yes.
So it's only that
Yes.
two panels.
Oh,
Okay?
wow.
It's all
all
empty
there
on this side.
Oh, and
That's all
the
that
audience
is,
is
yeah.
supposed to be in front of Sriraam.
Correct,
Yes,
correct,
yeah.
correct. If he moves the
live,
camera,
live studio audience.
young man, if he moves the camera 30 degrees,
Yeah.
there'll be just a blank space. That's
A
it.
cow
Yeah.
shed. Cyrus, a cow
Yeah.
shed. That's
Oh,
what
it's a
he
cow
said.
shed.
Always
Always a safe place to park your
Yeah.
cow.
Wow, we've started making studios for Cyrus Says. This is great. This is
Yeah.
like particular home studios and all.
You
this.
doubt it, Silvery? Looking
No.
at your paycheck every day, you doubt that they'll be
Not-
spending extravagantly
not at all.
in Gurgaon on cow sheds. Of course. Come on.
Great.
But Niv has not commented at all about the toxic masculinity point.
She's
That's
all
what
in
I
for it. She's in for it.
But she's an Andrew Tate fan.
I wouldn't say that, but I do enjoy his commentary a lot.
But that's a good point, actually.
It's just fun.
It's a bit like
Yeah.
Ornob.
He's a really
it's a
funny
bit
guy.
like Ornob. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like Ornob.
I
Yeah.
like how he's always like, oh, you know what? People have a problem with me because I have an ego. He has this whole rant
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
egos.
Correct, correct,
I
correct.
love it. It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best, and he kind of has a point. People with egos do better in life.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
whether
you have to be a little
whether
bit
you
of
buy it
an
or not, I'm
asshole.
saying the theatre and the drama of him
I
is
love it.
compelling. It's
It's
not necessarily
very-
the philosophy, right? Isn't that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
And-
what we tried
And
with Silvery.
I like how like once in a while he'll have a woman giving him a massage or
Always.
something.
There's a lady
Stop.
massaging his shoulders while
Yeah.
he's like, I mean,
I don't know.
Rishi, look at Rishi, another toxic masculine man. Rishi is so happy. He's a big
Yeah.
Andrew Tate. Are you an Andrew Tate fan? Then why are you agreeing to everything Niv is saying? Obviously, you know it.
Yeah.
It's
Rishi
just-
gets Shubhankar to massage his muscles and all every
but
morning.
explain. Can we get a picture at some point of Subhankar to show because he's got long
Yeah,
hair
can you get a
and a
picture of
slightly. But I don't want to say it, but I mean, it shouldn't be an
Oh,
issue.
yeah.
But he has that
Right.
feminine quality also, which is lovely in a man. Who's
He's
topless?
topless, Andrew Tate.
No.
Oh, Shubhankar.
He,
Shubhankar being
he,
topless.
he just opens all of the buttons, but he wears a shirt.
Yeah.
No. He's sometimes topless completely. He's just
What?
sitting there.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's all.
Dang it.
Dang it. Sriraam, not a word from you.
Yeah.
Just,
Are you a fan of Andrew
no,
Tate?
he's getting aroused.
I just give me 2 minutes, guys. Need to adjust some places.
Go call that guy for
But,
a quick one.
What I genuinely don't understand about George Peterson is how can someone have everything figured out all the time? I never trust people who are.
I mean, he
No,
does.
no, I
He
think
does
then
sound
again,
like
People are just good at bullshitting, I think. Like, so
Yeah,
he's
he
learned
is
it. He's
bullshitting
for
a
sure
lot.
learned it.
That's what
He's
he's
for sure
bullshitting with
bullshitting.
a psychology degree, right? And a biology degree.
yeah.
I think it's
That's what
psychology
makes
and
you better at
biology, yeah.
bullshitting, I think. I think
But-
everything
yeah.
you study
But again,
is just making you better at bullshitting.
Sounds
he
like
your way
a
does,
through life.
college
he does,
essay.
he does allow himself to be vulnerable. He cries a lot on camera, which works very well.
Oh my god, it
I mean-
was so funny. I'm
right,
sorry, I just
right?
saw this one video
I'm
where
telling
this
you-
one girl just agreed with him once and he started to cry.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm so
Yeah.
grateful that you're like,
Yeah.
you
Wow,
agreed
I-
with me. I've been
I
bullied
now
so
watch
much.
it.
I only
Yeah.
watch it for the Rona Dona. For me, that's the main thing now.
Cyrus,
When is he
you
going
and
to
I
cry?
both know.
Yeah.
Cyrus, you and I both know. In once in a lifetime opportunity, when a girl agrees to do something with us, then it is a moment to cry. And
Yeah, that was crying with joy. He was just crying
Yes.
because he couldn't believe that someone is so stupid. So that's different. All right.
Should we? Yes. Let's see. Let's power through one of the topics today.
Power through.
Yeah.
Power through.
What a
Gymming
toxic
terms being
masculine
used
word
by
to use.
Antariksh.
Power
Yeah.
through.
Let's
power
let's
through.
weakness through some of these topics today.
Yeah. Say shinde through.
Yes. Okay.
Shinde through
correct,
makes
correct.
sense in
Shinde through,
Maharashtra.
okay.
You say the right
Let's
words.
let's Eknath this topic.
Eknath through
Let's
it.
Eknath this topic.
Yeah.
Okay. So wouldn't it be
If
cool?
Eknath had a brother, would he be Donath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you guys think?
Tisra
Spend
Nath.
5 minutes on this. Come on. Suck it up, boys.
It is. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Wouldn't it be great if when you died, you could still get married?
Just stop it when you died. Then it makes sense.
Why
Just
ruin a
makes
good
sense.
thing? A perfect.
I know.
Yeah.
You had the sentence. Yeah.
So basically, what has happened in Karnataka? This is a ritual called Pretha Prayanam, which means the marriage
But he
of the
tried
dead.
to say it with flair and then realized he forgot the second word. Huh?
Pretha
You
Kalyan.
see?
That's-
So you had to go and read
oh,
it.
you caught that. That's very cool.
I
Cyrus.
love
Nice.
that.
Love
Because
it.
you began your
Yes.
bakwas king,
Yeah, yeah.
just like Jordan Peterson is saying bullshitting. He's been, Preta? Oh, shit.
Pretha, what was the
Yeah,
second word?
that was beautiful.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah. So Pretha Kalyanam is the marriage of the dead, where infants who have died during childbirth, right? A few years later,
Oh.
their families will get them married. Because they want them to be happy in the afterlife also. So like this happened like 30 years after this now dead infants.
Wow. If
marriage.
it wasn't infants, I was enjoying the story, but now
No,
it's
but
just so macabre.
But again, this is macabre to us because in the videos and all that have come forward
They're
of this
living.
one ceremony going on, they're happy. There's like any other
Who's
wedding.
happy?
The family members of this thing.
Oh,
they're
I
like
thought the
celebrating.
dead-
It's like any other wedding, you know. They're like they're cracking jokes and keeping this levity and shit. Yeah.
But who do they marry?
So one
Fellow
infant
dead
married
person.
another dead
Dead
infant.
infant.
So two dead people. This is like my marriage. Really? Who came up with
That's our
that?
marriage today.
And two children, Cyrus. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop reminding me. I was in a good mood. I was Andrew Tating my way across the world thinking I
What a
have.
start to
Yeah.
a Tuesday, right? Where
Yeah.
we're
That-
in this part morbid, part
I have horrible news. We have some press stuff to do later in the day.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get the timing brought down. So I'll be done by 1 o'clock here and I have to stay till 4. For 3 hours, I have nothing to do.
Oh, fun.
Now they'll know what it's like to have me around.
Yeah,
Watch.
nice.
With all of them have actual things to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have already considered getting like.
Let me explain. If you've been a
getting help
VJ,
for you, you know?
people mistake VJ for a job.
Yeah.
VJ was 6 minutes twice a week. Okay, that's
Yeah.
basically your job.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very
That's
hard to fill
better
in the
than
whole day.
stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
That's
So the thing
well,
is,
you're 20 minutes, bro. You wear 20
Yeah.
minutes twice a week. You're more, and you actually write your own stuff
That's
and all
what-
of this.
so
Some
yeah,
sort of
better
work.
because it's lesser, Cyrus, in that you have to do only 6
You
minutes
think?
twice a week.
Ah, okay, yeah. And you guys don't have someone doing your makeup. I mean, we have to do nothing.
Yep.
Honestly, you feel like giving the money back and more because everybody else does work. Somebody lights up, somebody cleans you, somebody pushes you in front, and very often people use teleprompter, so there's nothing to do. You know, I mean, honestly, just move your chin. Someone will just move your chin. Either dekho, camera udhar hai, and that's it. Silver,
Cyrus,
you should have been a VJ.
oh,
I
okay,
feel
sure.
you missed your calling, bro.
I think I would just look good on camera, but
And
not
don't
talk
forget,
much.
if you can't get married, we'll find you a dead child. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, that sounded
I
terrible.
apologize,
That
I
sounded
apologize.
terrible.
Nip, say sorry. Come on. That's not what we meant. Oh, God. Ouch.
Cyrus-
Ouch.
So how are these usual like these press interviews that you?
He's asking me like I'm Nirmala Sitaraman.
No, but you've done so many, and you've been a
Finance
part of so
minister.
many. You've been interviewer and interviewee.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
It's more fun being interviewed because you can stop it faster.
okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one word syllable answer.
But see, my problem was I think I was so ahead of my times in a sense without sounding
Yeah.
arrogant. I gave such flippant and stupid answers and they printed them.
But those are the
That's
best.
why Google says I
But
was
those are
born
the
in,
best.
I was born in Rawalpindi. I got this. I mean, I've just said anything. I don't even know what I've said 10 years later.
Wait,
And they just printed.
That's fab.
It's there.
Yeah.
You
Do
heard
they
about it,
update your Wikipedia
Please,
page
let me
because
explain the
of these
difference.
articles?
There are people in features who go and talk to VJs, out of work actors, dancers, singers, one-hit video wonders, and think of
Yeah.
them as Shakespeare or Premchand or Iqbal, and they try to glean from them great information. But
Yeah.
these are all jokers in a shallow industry doing shallow shit. So you take it seriously, and this is what comes out.
Nice.
Yep.
I think the whole process should be just dumped into the ocean after some time.
What
Just
comes
ridiculous.
out?
Exactly.
Let's find
I mean-
out.
Yeah. I mean, next thing you know, someone will interview Cyrus for like 1,000th episode of a podcast or something.
No!
You never
That's
Don't
what they're
give it
doing.
away.
That is what they're doing. That is today.
Which we
yes.
made up, by the way. We just played the same show 20 times, So
Yeah,
actually,
correct.
What, 400 or something? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Nobody's gonna
do the
sit through
maths.
1,000
Are you crazy?
of the same episode.
We can't even. Yeah, exactly. Come on. With the same 9 people.
Yeah.
Niv excluded, of course. There's some of us. are in
She's the 10th.
No, she's interesting because she's killed romance on the show single-handedly. All right? There are whatever people believed in romance, just thanks to her, there's no romance
what
left. And please refer to earlier episodes.
One of my favorite interviews of yours with Karan Thapar. Have you guys seen that?
Yes,
one?
absolutely
I
great.
have-
I've
Great
never-
interview.
I
Before,
wanna know
before you
what-
get
Please,
into it, what are you doing with your hand? You keep turning
What?
your hand and playing with something under
Oh
your
my
chin.
gosh, that sounds
I
So
got,
in
a,
the
I
end-
got a
Show us
delivery.
where you-
Just right now, I got an order.
Wow.
What did you
Oh,
get?
So
What
it's
is
roll.
it?
That sounds. It looks like a roll.
Wow.
Okay,
So you're a
should we-
post. Are you
Yes,
a
we should.
postal?
We should.
He
Can we
just
do
had
this?
a cook come
Yes, we
into
should.
his house to make him
Can we
aloo
each
paratha.
guess? Wait. Shriram, wait.
Unboxing
Yeah.
moment.
Shriram,
for
wait.
audio-
Shriram, wait.
For audio.
Can we all
for
guess
audio.
what is in the packet?
Yeah,
What food did he
let's
get?
go.
Yeah.
I say
There
a
are
roll.
four
I think it's a
items.
roll.
There are 4 items in all. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
Cool.
So
Number
I'm going with pheasant in glass. Very popular in Leicester and Gloucester, especially counties of England. And probably with a hint of mayo. Right?
Interestingly, Cyrus, you're close enough. It is
Where?
a dove in a bottle, not a pheasant. But you were in the bird space.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well
You
done.
inanimate
use,
also.
that is
Okay.
that a body wash?
Oh, it's the groceries you got.
It's a shampoo.
Listen, he alternates body one day, hair one day. Okay, yesterday was
That's
hair,
true.
today is body.
That's true.
Huh.
And both,
Next.
not
Is
alternates.
there
alternates once in
garbage
6
bags?
months, sir.
Are there garbage bags in the thing?
No garbage
No.
bags.
But that's the
this is-
set. I told you.
I don't know what
I
he's like.
can't-
Maybe he's like
Toothpaste.
furnishing a new house or something.
Oddly, the other 3 things I can't show you because,
They're sexual in nature.
No. It is, ye dash महंगा पड़ सकता है. That is the, what is
Oh.
the thing? Dash pan महंगा.
Please don't tell me it's a
Have we done
receipt
that?
for the 3 mobile phones you bought for 3 girls in the neighborhood. I'll be very worried about that.
I
You
can't.
know how he is.
Yeah.
The moment he sees a girl,
Yes.
Rekha, I think I like you. Let's go buy phone. Straight away.
I can show you a glimpse of it. Do we see this?
Huh. Well, I can't see anything.
Oh, got it. It's,
One second. What do we
got it. Don't show. Don't.
One second,
Don't show.
explain to the audio people.
It's
so,
it's
right
something
arm
that
over the
starts with
wickets.
M and ends with an O.
Oh, mother.
Madho.
In Bengali.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It relates to the second most famous Mukesh in the country.
Right, the singer.
Yes. Yes. That's it. Correct.
Samir is asking, the
Up next.
bottle lasts how many days, Sriram?
1 year, Samir, because it's just twice a year that I shower. So
And the M/O.
And why should
How
you when
long-
you have 4 months of
one day,
rain?
I think.
Yeah,
One day.
yeah.
Wow. That's a lot, man.
Okay, shall we unbox our stuff?
No, but
as well?
really, we're talking about smoking. We can talk about smoking. That's not a.
No, we should
thing to
never.
talk about.
It's a very bad
But-
thing to do. But
Are you smoking a lot, Sriram? Like, are you really getting through a pack a day?
I'm at half a pack a day.
Okay,
God, I
that's
thought
quite
you
a
were
lot.
quitting. What is going on?
yeah, he's
Like-
quitting by
Hey,
going down to
he's
half.
not a quitter.
He-
Don't call Sriram a quitter.
Or
He
do you
was
like
full. He's
Okay,
brought it down to half. Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay. I think Niv has never smoked.
You never
I know
smoked?
that.
Never.
I
mean,
You never tried
Yeah.
a cigarette? Ever?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I think her
I don't-
parents
I
are
mean,
watching
I-
and she's gonna say no.
No.
I think it's a bit late for her to worry about her parents now.
I think
Huh.
after I came to Mumbai, people have given me a cigarette to try, but then I
To
just
try to hold while they tie their
embarrassed
shoelace.
But it's
That's different.
good, like,
Like just hold my
that's the
cigarette,
thing.
tying a shoelace. Huh.
The great thing about Niv is like, when she's like the last person to
That,
come.
what you
and
mean
to
is there's only
succumb-
this one great thing. Be careful.
Succumb to.
I've done it to
Setup.
flirt with someone. I remember some guy was trying to flirt with me, trying to like have me smoke
Try to act
something.
cool while you're
Oh, wow.
flirting.
No. I
I
let
get
him
it.
like,
I
yeah.
get it. Yeah.
I was like, you know how girls have to play dumb sometimes if you
Oh,
want.
what is this? I've never done this.
That's because we are dumb, you idiot. You're talking about playing dumb.
You gotta play dumb a
Yeah,
little
correct.
bit. So I was playing dumb. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know how to do this.
That's
And
hilarious.
he was like teaching me.
Niv,
Yeah.
Is this cigarette a Mexican cigarette by any chance?
No, not
No,
at
no,
all.
okay,
Oh,
That's
I
a
was-
great way to put it.
What were you saying? You were Sriram,
Sriram, you were saying
you were
something,
setting up something about how great Niv is.
So Niv, basically, she's the last person to succumb to peer pressure, all right? Like you could do like anything in
Is that
terms
so?
of like.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's quite strong-minded. I don't think peer
Yeah,
pressure
I'm
was.
It's not just
stubborn.
strong-minded, I think-
Strong-minded is not the right word.
She's one step better. She sees through the bullshit of all these things, Like,
Oh
if
my
you,
God,
like,
shut
tell-
up,
Okay,
Sriram.
okay.
This is
If
awful.
this is a come on, you're wasting your time. You're too far away. Don't waste your time. Okay. And secondly, let me tell you that we all have our own techniques. I would use cheapness was my weapon. Anything that's expensive, I don't do it. Like cocaine, they told me what, $3,000 a pop. I was like, you nuts? Look at the morality.
I'll get drunk
I mean,
in that month.
yeah,
right?
$3,000.
Yeah.
I can buy shares.
Sure. Yeah.
No, listen, I'm
Wait,
raised in
what?
Balkeshwar.
Man.
How can you
Come
smoke
on.
shares though? Were you snorting?
You can.
shares, like,
Some of them have gone down the tube. You should snort them.
The good
You
old
look at the
days.
scripts and say, fuck it.
The good old days when cocaine would cost only 3,000 rupees.
And that's true. I have no idea.
Yeah.
What's it now?
Yeah, I have no idea. actually.
Oh!
I have no idea.
Actually,
Lying
I
on
don't know.
camera, my
Actually,
son.
I'll tell you about some other things,
Beta.
but
I did go to a party in
Yeah?
Mumbai where they had cocaine and the guys were like giving
Yeah.
girls a lap dance and things. And
The
I was-
guys are giving girls a lap
Yeah,
dance.
yeah, yeah.
That's a really
I
good
was like,
cocaine,
oh my
guys.
God, that's
No,
crazy.
that's why the girls have to take the cocaine to get through it.
I did not know Indian guys could move like that. They were pretty good.
That's it.
I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Really?
all right, yeah,
Yeah.
Mumbai has some
So
very
did
talented
you
men.
do this terrible drug thing which you should not have done?
No, I took videos.
So you can blackmail all these famous people.
I took videos
Excellent,
of all
excellent.
of these things.
Wow.
I was like, I
Dude,
just stood in
that,
a corner
the
and
next
recorded.
leak is going to be the comedy scene where Niveditha has come out like,
No,
the Karan Johar
there
leak.
was no one.
that
No,
came
there was
out.
no
Tell us
one from
the
the
Karan Johar
comedy
party.
scene. These were all
Then
strangers.
who-
I don't know who they
So
were.
how were you?
Okay,
What were
okay.
you
That is
doing
fine.
there?
Then you can
Because
release it.
There was only one person I knew in that party. Everybody else was
The
a stranger.
pusher.
The dealer. Oddly,
The organizer.
like Niv
Yes.
is from, like, she spent a large part of her life in Kenya, right? So she's seen like the thing go through the journey of being from source to, like,
Yeah.
the
Oh
place
God, I thought he was talking
Yeah, I could
wildebeest
not-
migration or something.
I
You know,
didn't know what
she
he was
went with
talking
the
about for a
herd
minute.
all the way from Masai Mara,
Yeah.
came down, reached the
Which is-
Kaveri waters,
Yes.
climbed up to Powai Lake.
Okay.
which is how they transport cocaine. If you read your news, Cyrus.
Yes.
You're
That's
telling
the
me
route they take.
because of me shipments have been lost. What are you talking about? GPS? What is GPS?
Of cocaine or shares? I don't know which one right now.
See,
Okay.
I'm the guy, Sriraam. You must respect this and enjoy this. I'm the last of the Mohicans. The guy who actually says take a left from here and then take a right from there. Nobody does that anymore, right? They just send
Yeah.
links and all that. I'm the only guy who does that. So people like me, we love each other because we can actually, there's a red building and then take a right. Okay, got it. And then you're just peering at the red building for 10 minutes while driving.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
huge moment in life when it changed.
Can-
So sad. Of
Yeah.
course, the red building
That
is
is
blue.
okay, but okay. Cyrus,
No,
did you
but-
ever smoke though?
Oh no, my father and mother actually both smoked, and I think that just drove my sister and me crazy. In the
Ah.
Fiat
Bond
car,
of a successful marriage.
my father,
Yeah.
once he got the AC, he used to get very excited about putting the AC on in the car, in the Fiat, the Padmini, and keeping the window down 1 inch.
Oh, God.
So he could smoke
So
and...
it's all inside.
Wow,
Almost
so
not
all the
cool
smoking.
though.
So he created a gas
Yeah.
chamber
Yeah.
for long drives.
For his children.
And he would say, don't worry, it goes straight out. He has his own sense of, physics and everything else. It's going straight out. But they would go straight
Nice.
into the, the AC vent and then straight back to two of us.
Of course.
But
know,
dads are really good at saying the wrong things,
Wrong
but very
things.
confidently.
confident.
And you're
That
so
you
young.
wouldn't
Like Andrew
even-
Tate.
and you're so young, you believe every word. It takes you to 23 to realize,
Yeah.
that, oh God, so many things.
My dad convinced my mom that it's important to lift the seat up and just leave it up.
Wow.
What a guy.
My
What a
dad-
genius that guy, dude.
That's
my
huge
mom
respect.
taught all of us to
Ooh,
do
wow,
it.
Wow, what a
He's
genius.
surrounded by chicks.
Wow.
And what does he do? He
Great.
gets them to manify.
Yeah, correct.
Unbelievable.
Great.
Hey,
Great.
Sriraam.
Impressive.
Now that's a guy to respect.
Now that's
yeah.
Andrew Tate. Your
Indian of
dad
the
is
year.
Andrew
Indian.
Tate.
That's Andrew
Dude,
Tate.
my dad was-
That's Andrew Tate ka baap.
Yeah,
Andrew Tate
exactly.
kebab, yeah.
My dad was
Yes.
something.
Was he,
yeah.
was he misogynist?
Absolutely.
He was extremely.
Fuck you, Andrew Tate. You're a late
He
bloomer.
had 3 daughters. I would be like, out of all the men in the world, you should be a feminist. You're
Yeah.
like, over my dead body.
These are my girls. I hate women. Oh God, that's
Hilarious.
hilarious.
Let's let's get to another topic.
What topic?
Sorry,
what
just on a
topic?
side
What
note, like,
topic?
I think
Yeah.
that's when I first met Antariksh, which was I think in 2000.
Once this again sounns romantic.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
is.
It is.
Romantic music
So,
in the background.
When I first met Antariksh, it was a shallow day in June.
So
Jang,
we
jang,
were-
jang, 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 चिड़िया आसमान में मेरा पैर जमीन पे come on, give me some lines here. Go on.
we first met like.
Do we have to pay copyright to Karan Johar or whatever?
No, that was terrible
Oh,
singing.
no.
think
I
we
don't know.
did
I'm
fine.
just saying.
It
I'm
better
being
not be for
technically-
that horrible
listen.
singing.
Yeah.
Yashraj
I mean-
and all send it, even if you whistle the tune and all, they send the
Yeah?
friggin'
Yeah, they
ask
do.
him. Rishi knows his
Man.
music.
She's saying yes,
Yeah.
we will have to.
Antariksh,
I
you
asked
should
my-
not
think so.
have.
They're in the music
I
business.
don't think so.
They fucking steal 2 lines or
Yes,
whatever.
Sparsh, do you do that?
If you whistle a line of a cover, Hindi for sure, maybe English you might get away because nobody's watching.
Yeah.
But Hindi,
No, English, they have their
listen,
eyes
our
everywhere.
petty viewers are just like, let's catch
Yeah.
these guys.
Let's-
Come on, pakaro, pakaro.
They're all gonna flag this video.
Guys,
All our
if
listeners.
anything-
Silvery is
if
in
anything-
jail. Silvery is in jail, not for
Guys,
cocaine.
all I did
not
was
for
hum
cocaine.
a song.
we sing. Oh, pass aaye.
Correct.
Oddly, that rendition of the song, if anything, was a advertisement for the original. How good it is.
Hey man, a tribute's a
And how
tribute.
trained
Come on.
singers, yeah.
Hey, you know
But
what?
Sriraam, you never completed when you met me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry,
So
we killed the
used
romance.
To, we
Kill the
used to
moment.
we used to huddle at this place called Chayos in Hiranandani, and then
In
after
Thane,
that,
yeah.
like we would all like travel from Thane to like the actual city of Bombay, and we would not go in Antariksh's car, and Antariksh's car
Yeah.
had this lingering smell of
And
like
this-
just
Smoke.
a lot of
right.
We've
We've discussed this.
Yes,
We've
yeah,
discussed
yeah,
this. Like my dad,
Yeah, like
you
your
keep
dad,
it on,
exactly.
the AC on,
Exactly
and you
like that.
smoke things. The smoke smell stays for days.
Yes.
Obviously, the window doesn't go down. The window doesn't go down, right?
So
It's
But
always
then
on.
why does it smell in?
There's always it's still
It
some will
stays in
linger.
even with the window down while you're smoking your
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah,
That's odd.
I mean it does.
Let me
Also,
talk-
right now it's raining.
let me
So
talk to
I can only open the window like it's tiny.
The
bit, you know?
Narcotics Bureau is in Delhi in any case. So, Sriram, is it true? Because it's
What?
raining, the smell is staying
I mean,
in.
yeah. Why will I lie
The
about
great
this, Cyrus?
Punjabi scientist from Powai has come up with his own theory to match my father's.
No, again, Cyrus, you have-
It's raining.
have-
Khidki niche karo, and it all stays in.
You've never smoked, so you wouldn't probably
So
understand.
now
this.
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm so
You're the noob here.
Yeah, I'm really I'm a real
stick
jerk.
to your domain knowledge of
He's Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Stop dating me.
Stick to your
Stop dating me, man.
stick to your gym expertise,
He's
Cyrus.
dating me.
Yeah.
Tater.
Yes.
I date you.
Dating. All right. So we were talking about cocaine, which we can't afford. Okay, let's go to
And which
something
is
we
bad,
can
which
afford,
is very bad.
which is terrible for you.
Badish.
Yeah.
Awful.
Badish the bol.
Bad is terrible. Terrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
You should never-
Halka sa bad. How do you want to
Yeah.
go? I don't
I
know.
just said
You don't
terrible
feel
is a
bad.
bigger word
Okay.
than bad.
Okay, terrible is a big.
Yeah.
But you know what
Yeah.
is affordable?
I'll Google it.
Sugarcane.
Yes. Go on.
Cocaine
Wait,
is
you've done your setup. Now go for the kill. We're waiting.
No, that's it. That's the joke. Yeah.
okay.
That's it.
Oh gosh.
Is this why?
Anyway.
Is this why the manager moved you to Gurgaon?
Yeah. so
Because there the English is not so important. You can say these
Not at
things a
all.
bit.
They
Swear
think.
joke.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it is 100% true.
Yeah, are you doing any gigs there?
I am.
Yeah, he must be.
He did one.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
In Delhi
and
proper.
And then after that, I did it. I'm not meaning to brag. I did one more. Okay. So,
Wow. Same night, huh?
yeah, same.
Because the same audience was traveling to another hotel. You
It
said, "Chalo,
was, yeah.
let's go."
On the way, in a.
They
in a
wanted
same
an
cab,
explanation. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
guys.
Sure.
Guys,
Whoa.
you become all goody now.
Guys, I'm trying to introduce the next topic. Let's get to it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Let's
you
power
said
through one
now.
another.
I'll take your phone information. Now introduce
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. That's fine.
Achha.
That's all good.
Let's
There is so in Chandigarh. you can-
again, geography, most important. Silvery and you have to give it
Of
the
course,
city.
of course, of
Chandigarh,
course. Chandigarh, which is located in Punjab in India.
Wow! Pop, man. He's a pop Tate. You're Tate.
Okay. You can get free chhole bhature if you can represent your third COVID shot, which is the booster shot ka certificate at this one stall run by a person named Sanjay Rana.
But only once, right? Or I can keep coming back.
No, you can give once.
Once, of
In
course.
that,
great.
but
Already
on
did
the
it
day
for
you
every
get the
dose.
vaccine. On
You
the
did
day
it
you
for
get the
every
vaccine.
day.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you can do it for every dose. So
but on the
basically,
day you have to show it.
this person also was
you want this. He's
PM
staring
Modi.
at his phone.
No. PM Modi had also mentioned him back in when you're getting the first
By
dose.
the way,
that time.
PM is his this thing, huh? Designation.
Yeah, PM
His
Modi ji.
name is Narendra. I'm just in case there's a confusion because it's not written. No?
Yeah,
Yeah,
God,
it's
I had
not
no
like
idea.
a-
Thanks, Cyrus.
It's not like a
I
Tamilian
won't.
surname.
Like a duck
with
out
a-
of water.
Yeah.
Huh? No, but then he would be Modi PM, no? Because we could transfer
It
the.
depends. You
surname.
can
Yeah.
shift it either way.
What have I done? I'm started.
Yeah.
He's going to give me a lecture about Tamil culture for half an hour now, which he doesn't know about.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
I really don't.
He's
I really
a Haryanvi now. That's all he knows.
So Modi ji had mentioned him on an episode of Man Ki Baat also back
Who?
when
Sriram?
no this person who's this tall person who is making
So we don't
free
know
chhole
his
bhature.
name,
Give me
but we
fruit.
got Chandigarh.
No.
That we always get the city, but the
Sanjay
guy,
Rana. I said his name.
Now you remembered in time.
No, I said his name. You didn't hear,
I
Cyrus,
made up the
because you
name,
were
I think.
busy interrupting
Sanjay
as
Rana is
usual.
a fairly common name. I'll just put that together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
So
done, sir.
yeah. So basically, you can get free chhole bhature if you represent your COVID certificate, and that's a cool thing.
But
That's a cool thing.
if he was a Gujarati businessman, he would have given the chole free and he would have paid for the rest. You know, that's
He
the
would have
difference
given you
between a
something
good,
else,
yeah.
like on the table, like
That's-
place something else there.
Yeah, oh,
like,
I
oh.
don't know why we have to go there, but yeah, I think
What's
she's still stuck on that
this is-
snorting stuff.
No, because I went to a restaurant here and they started charging us for like the plates. They said extra plate.
What are you saying?
Yeah, because
Who?
we
Where?
asked
Name the
for an extra
restaurant.
plate and they.
Who-
That was
who
here in
charges for an extra
Bandra.
plate?
I forget the name. Man, I'll tell you
Are you
next
serious?
time.
Just for the cutlery?
Yeah, it was so funny. We saw the bill and there was like extra plate,
You could
extra,
have eaten from
extra
your hand
tumbler.
then. You could have said just haath mein dalo. What
We
is it?
said we asked for butter. They charged us extra
Who
for the
charges
butter.
Wow, extra for butter.
Yeah, Yeah,
this
they
guy?
just charged us
What?
for so
They gave you
many
like an
things.
extra, like that box of butter, the tiny
No,
box of
they
butter?
gave us like a cup. We didn't ask for a cup of butter, but they
Huh.
gave us like a big cup of butter, and we were like,
I think
okay.
they could sponsor our show from what they charge for extras.
Yeah, for the butter. Even.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
That should
You
be enough.
don't remember the name in Bandra proper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and but,
It's a
like
fancy restaurant.
near
One of those
Candy
fancy,
somewhere.
They all
one
these
of those...
Latin names, no? El
No,
Dolce
it's not a fancy
Cucala or
restaurant.
something.
Okay, maybe it was.
But yeah, like, dude, all these fancy restaurants, they'll charge you for the smallest thing. You know how they don't keep 20 rupee Bisleri bottles anymore, right? In restaurants.
They
They'll
keep
always
the
have the
small
60,
ones.
80
it's
rupee
the
ones, 100 rupee
premium-
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the premium water bottles. Like, dude,
Yeah,
who's
but they
drinking
do
that
like
water?
even if you don't ask for a water bottle, they keep it on your table. So if
Yeah.
you forget and take it, then they're
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
oh, now-
sorry, boss, we
Yeah,
got
now we
you.
can't."
They do that. They do
But
that.
that's
yeah.
why
like a trick.
I've been advocating, me and Andrew Tate, don't drink water.
Yeah.
Water is overrated.
Say water drink.
What do
Yeah,
you
that's
drink
one, yeah.
instead?
I hate water, honestly. I only drink it when I'm exercising. I can't bear it otherwise.
So what do you
Yeah.
drink?
What do you-
Protein
yeah.
shakes?
I drink sugar-free orange, or it's a little expensive because there's friggin' diabetes crap. Otherwise, Tang was cheap enough. Calcutta was cheap enough. But
Oh.
yeah.
So all day long you're drinking
I'm working
the
hard
tank
now
thing.
to pay just for the sugar-free. Really. You got your vices, Mr. Coke. I got mine. Come on, everybody's different.
Hey, I
My
don't do
pusher-
Coke, I do Pepsi.
My pusher is called Mr. Sugar Free.
yes.
Call him up for anything.
I remember I used to be like
Sugar-free.
this
But
when I
have
was
you
a
heard
kid.
that sugar-free affects your memory? Is that a thing?
I can't.
What?
I can't
Like,
remember.
so
What do you mean?
this-
I mean,
this
I
is
would
a
have
thing
heard it,
that
but
was
I
doing
don't
the rounds a
remember
few
it
years back.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
it's already
So
done,
sugar-
Nashiram.
But
Come on
but
now.
this was a
We
thing a
could've
few
said the
years
same
back.
thing.
I don't know if you guys remember this,
What?
but where they were reporting that it affects your memory. You can't short-term memory at least.
I like his specifics. They were reporting a few years back. I mean, no one
Yeah,
to call him out.
very, of
It's
course.
fantastic.
What do you think I remember
You are
the,
ready for
the
Rajya
article
Sabha.
I read from like 10
You're
years
ready
back?
for Rajya Sabha. Right now, I'm nominating you
Yes.
from our show.
Perfect.
I think
Sounds good.
Silvery lost a bet. What is that? And now he has to wear this jacket every day. Silvery, there's a lot of people who are saying some
Yeah,
really
yeah.
are for it. We're divided.
Someone has
Podcast
said
is
that
divided.
Niveditha and I are competing for
It
the
does
most
look like that.
flamboyant
I
jacket.
I
today.
did
She's not-
notice.
She's
I don't
wearing a
listeners we
nice
got here.
Yeah,
shirt
hers is a
with
lot more tasteful,
shirt,
yes.
which is sort of like a classy, elegant sort of look.
Yeah.
He's wearing a tarpaulin or one
Yeah.
of those curtain material things you know to cover the steel in your house or something. The
Or
button
as
is-
Andrew Tate would say, I'm wearing something only a man could pull off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because only no woman would touch him. Only a man
Yes,
would take
that's
this.
it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it pull it off my body.
But you know what? Andrew Tate is kind of like, I don't understand some of these people because they behave in a way that only men like them. How
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm wondering which women are
No,
attracted
apparently
to these
they
men.
are. It might have
Apparently.
an S&M dynamic. I don't know, but there are women who are attracted
But
to
you
him.
know what? Women are
See, there are-
amazing
there are
because like
some-
women are very kind to men. They will
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
go
that's
out. Because I remember there was this one time Snoop Dogg had 4 women on a leash at like
Yeah.
a Grammy.
And
award
he obviously
ceremony
paid
or
them.
And he's the
something.
They were
dog.
models or
And
something,
he's
they
the
paid.
dog.
But yeah, and I was
he
like,
obviously paid them for
but
that.
they agreed to do it. Like, how many men will
That's
you
a
find
stage
that will?
performance, right?
I would do it for a
I
certain
don't
amount of
That's an
money.
argument.
I would play any of the 5 characters. But I want to just quickly bring in Hemisha, who's left us now, saying that she said Singapore charges for everything. Who can corroborate this?
That is true.
Singapore-
Yeah.
Singapore is
Water,
worse than
for sure.
like all the extras,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, makes sense.
Water, the salt and pepper, the butter, the sugar, all these things you take for
Yeah.
granted. Ketchup,
But
mayonnaise, all these things.
But
they're irritating,
Singapore
they
is
charge
like
you.
extremely expensive
It
to
is
live in. I've
extremely,
heard. So like I get
That's
why they
only,
charge.
there's
for
a noble
everything.
reason for that, to keep away the Indians. They've decided,
is
look,
true.
let's.
But the
that irritates
Indians,
us. Nothing irritates us
there's
more
like
than what?
a
How much?
whole little India in Singapore with all the Tamil people in it.
Yeah. Where
and
the
no
only
one
riot
goes
happened.
there. It's
No
the
one
only
goes
place,
there?
by the way. It's the only place where they had riots there. By the way, Singapore
I
never had
just
riots.
said that.
in Little India
Oh my
as well.
gosh!
And
Stop
what is
listening
more
to
India
me.
than
Just
riots?
care to
guys?
listen.
Can't stop the Tamils.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Just can't.
Never listen to this podcast again.
Hey, but
Tissue
you know what?
paper. Hemisha says they charge for tissue paper.
Oh, wow.
That's a bit.
Much?
But
How do
like-
they know
like in
how
a
much you
public-
used? They
Yeah,
could
what-
count every time?
What if you
How can
take
charge?
from home? What
That's
if
a very
you?
good question. How do they know? Like what?
Oh, it must be like a one use
No, if you
charge,
ask
you know?
for it,
Like,
Arsha, if you ask for a tissue paper,
Yeah, you
and-
get charged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, maybe.
I
so
don't
then
think
do you have to
I-
roam around with the tissue paper in
Like
your
in
bag for the rest of
Spain,
the day?
I never
because-
didn't give us paper napkins or things like that with stuff ever. You know, you have to literally go and ask. Even when you're buying coffee, they
Yeah.
normally you get one attached to it. At least in India, they generally put a napkin, right?
Yeah, they do.
To hold the thing with.
Yeah, yeah.
There wasn't, and we had to keep asking for a napkin because you're going to drop it while walking, etc., etc.
So did you wipe your hand on the attendant then, Cyrus?
No, I don't drink coffee or tea or any of this stuff. No, I drink sugar free. I couldn't
Okay.
find it anywhere.
Oh, so you forgot to do it. Okay, I got it.
Ah,
Oh,
because-
I have a wife, I have kids, and always remember the slowest moving member of the entourage is Kunal. All you got to do is buck up, hit him
Yes,
on the
correct.
back, wipe your hand, and off you go. It's all done.
All right.
I mean,
You know
On
what's
that
weird?
note-
So, hey, getting back to the original thing. So, what's weird about chole bhature is that I think the symptoms of eating chole bhature is pretty much similar as the symptoms
Farting.
of a dose, of a COVID dose. You know, fatigue, sort of general
Yes,
sort of
that's true. You're
uneasiness.
sleepy. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, sleepy.
A lot
all
of
that.
farting.
So
So how do
you're looking at a correlation between these two. See, this
yeah,
villainous person is trying to create havoc. Is your point?
I feel
Uh,
it's. I feel
Hey,
like
wait.
how
Wait,
do you
wait. I think we
differentiate
were.
whether you got the right COVID dose or it was just chole bhature?
Oh, it's a really large dose because it's continuing
It
the
is,
fatigue
yeah,
for
yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah. It is. I mean, also the odd thing is like if like Modi hasn't managed to like convince people to go and get their third dose, and if just a plate of chole bhature does, then I think we found
But what
the perfect
what
competitor to Modi in the next
Sriram,
elections.
the more
Just a
interesting
plate of
question,
chole
the
bhature.
more no, the more interesting question is if he convinced everyone to clap their hands, yet he
Mhm.
can't convince them to take the third dose. What does it say about us?
It is
Yeah,
just
true.
yeah,
But clapping the hands, everybody was ready. I mean,
yeah.
Siruri, you went berserk. I remember we discussed it.
Yeah, correct. I
You
was
clapped
very
and
excited.
clapped and cried and
I clapped the entire day that day.
yeah, and
it
that was the rehearsal.
correct.
Yeah, because he's a perfectionist.
Yes, correct. That was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. Gotta do it properly. On that note, I think it's time to take a break. We'll be right back after this very short break.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Refreshing, the voiceover. Just
Yes.
cleanses your
What
soul.
the heck?
Yeah.
Who is writing Amit's scripts? What is this whole? If you watch the show and you tell your friend about the show, and then two other people, two.
So
other
I'll tell you the
friends,
problem.
Why is
Uda-
it such an
Ud-
ambit?
No, no,
Pyramid
I-
scheme.
you-
It's a pyramid scheme we're
there's a
running at
simple
IBM.
answer.
Yes, that's what it is.
Uddhav Thackeray's speechwriter, Amit's speechwriter, same.
Yeah.
All right, and that's a bit
sure.
of a problem we're having.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm the speaker of both.
There you
No,
go.
no, no,
There you
no.
go. And caused dissent in the Shiv Sena, and
Yeah.
IBM is falling apart,
Yeah.
all because of one guy.
Yeah.
But
It
there's a
was-
lovely question I wanted to look at. But it's
Pratik
gone.
Deshmukh has asked
Pratik
this.
Deshmukh, go ahead.
He says there's a hotel in Pune. Pune is in capitals for some reason. But there's a hotel in Pune which charges you if you left something in your dish and are trying to waste food. That's quite extreme.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's like
tell that
it's like
hotel
a
to
it's-
social-
the
cook better
intention is
food.
nice.
No.
Wow.
Exactly. Yes.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
it's like
right.
it's similar to when you slap your child in public and somebody interferes. I mean, it's your child, but at the same time, so what's the right thing to do here? I mean, you paid for the food. So
Have
it's
you
your
guys
food,
ever
but
like
you're wasting food.
left the leftovers and not taken it home? Because I've never. I've always taken.
Usually,
the
No,
leftovers
we
do
normally
take it home,
what we
but
do
sometimes,
is
yeah.
we-
If it's like less than like a piece
we,
left
we,
or something,
we
then
eat it
you
in the
keep it, right?
car. We find beggars and then we eat in front of them. We
Yeah.
always do that for some reason.
Yeah, unless you're Kunal, he won't give.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
won't
we just,
give.
we
to
just
other
start
people.
eating and then you put the
Yeah.
window down,
Wow.
eat, and then you whatever. I don't know. It's a test, I guess.
I-
Man search for truth.
This-
Yeah.
I can't
Super
do that
elite we
because
are.
I'm not allowed to take non-vegetarian food back home. And
Okay,
so
now you're
it's-
telling us your personal angst against your family. For
Yeah.
40 years, I was not allowed. You
Dude,
don't
all
know what
these things are coming out of the woodwork. Samir Kolpekwar has said missile places in Pune charge when you share a plate.
charge
It's not a
meaning-
buffet. You should not charge if you share a plate.
No,
I mean,
but
how-
charge what?
Like so,
Charge the
if
second guy.
if two people are sharing a missile,
They charge for two.
yeah, charge for two. That's what
That's
I understand.
not right.
Yeah.
Or they
Not
at
charge,
all.
are they charging per head? Is like a buffet rate? Maybe that's
That
it.
sounds wrong. They can't charge
That's
charge
weird.
for head. That's
You don't know Pune, yaar. Back in my day.
yeah. But we're also getting some clarifications about our discussion. about
Singapore, yeah.
Yeah, people are saying that no.
So, Himisha, you're in
the tissue
trouble
paper
because
thing,
a lot of people are saying it's nonsense.
the tissue paper thing is not true apparently. But we are just getting our
There's
news
only
from the
one
comments
way
now.
to know, and
So
that
we
is
don't
there
really know.
anybody who's in
Yeah.
Singapore who at the
No!
moment...
That's
Soumya!
the only way.
Soumya Roth says, I'm from
No.
Singapore,
The
nothing
magic
is
of the
true.
internet.
Whoa.
No, she's just saying like that's a more general
He-
statement about everything in general. Like
No,
I'm from
tissue
Singapore,
paper-
nothing is true,
no,
guys.
Tissue paper is a specific comment.
Nothing you
You know,
hear.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
But someone said that apparently Indian restaurants outside of India don't have the finger bowl thing. after
Yeah,
you finish eating.
that's fine.
Is that true?
But
I feel-
I've seen outside India, I've seen
I'll
the,
tell
the
you-
tissue paper which expands and then you wash your
Oh,
hands with
yeah,
tissue
yeah,
paper.
that happens.
I've
I
definitely
think they
seen
that.
might have, but not all of them.
Okay.
Because that's also part of the Indian thingy.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. I thought they
Exotic
would
touch
like
to- yeah.
blow someone's mind by giving
Yeah,
them
I think-
that.
so you take
I
your
think
foreign
that-
friend there and you say this is how you. I mean, that's all part of the deal. Some people really love all that.
Look
I
at how
think what
lazy
happened with
Indians are. We
Himisha-
don't even want to stand up and go wash
No,
our
we are now
hands.
Yeah,
so
Sriraam.
modern. We might spit in the bowl because we're not sure anymore what the reason is for the bowl. And in Parsi, Navjots and weddings and lagans and all, when the bowl comes, you're supposed to put money in for the serving stuff.
Yeah.
For example, so my dad's generation still puts 1 rupee or 50 paisa in and all that, But times have changed. You
Yeah,
can't.
it's
That was
35
1980s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, we take what we do is no one's looking. We take the money out. That's what
Ah,
we got to
nice.
do the right thing.
I think what
It's a
happened with
recession.
Himisha in Singapore is that I
Sure.
think she went to buy actual tissue paper and they charged her for it.
Oh, they charged her
And
for
they're
it.
like, this country is just charging.
You
for
mean
tissue paper."
Jackson's?
Poor thing.
Why would you call it tissue paper Jackson's? I've never understood that.
Or
There's so no
Maruti,
connect.
yeah.
Must be like a Xerox thing, must be the brand or something.
All
I
right,
don't know.
welcome to Jackson's. We are tissue paper. paper. There's no point there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're using Jackson's to.
Hey,
as
Sriraam, your father,
gravy.
Amarinder, is talking. People hate home food and complain. People paying extra in some restaurants. Don't go to such restaurants, carry a tiffin. And in Mumbai, tiffin service good. Okay, so it's a convoluted
Yeah,
point,
sure.
but it's a
Multiple
serious
set of
point.
things.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you carry
fair.
a tiffin into a restaurant?
I
If you're
No,
a
you
group of
can't.
No,
five?
they will
No.
never. They won't allow you to carry any
I
food
think-
item inside.
You
the
can't open it.
restaurant.
No, so
I'm sure if it's like your
Four
office
of us
thing,
are
they
going
can't
to
tell you
dinner.
not to
Three
have
of you all
it.
eat properly. I carry my tiffin. Is that allowed or not?
No, not allowed. No, they'll make you.
How he decides? What the hell?
No, but it's not allowed.
Guy whose car smells of narcotics.
You can take your tiffin inside, but you can't open it and have your food there. I don't think
But,
that's
but the
allowed.
rest of them will eat properly, right? I'm just asking if the not all, but one person could, I suppose.
I'm sure.
See,
it's
if you
not
start
allowed, though.
doing
Like,
that,
why
if you
would they
start-
allow you?
If you start doing that,
Saving
then
money,
What will,
yeah.
what will he do in like the trains and the metros and the buses? If we are eating our tiffins in restaurants.
Oh, we need something to do in the trains and buses.
Yeah, yeah.
Auto
But you
rickshaws.
can
Yeah.
close the tiffin. You can shut it. Some of these
That
tiffins take a
is
long time to
fair.
open and shut.
That's true.
That is
Hey
fair.
guys, have you
I
ever
always-
been offered food in public transport like this? You were in a bus or something, and someone sitting next to you was eating something.
Yeah,
they
I
offered
have.
you.
People offer me
Yeah,
thepla
and I-
multiple
Did
times.
you
And I
take
told-
it? Did you
Yeah,
eat it?
I take it.
I-
I love thepla.
Because
I-
I got yelled at
I
by
always
everyone for
really?
doing that. Yeah, I took the food
Yeah.
and then
Then
they were
you should
like,
do
"What
what I
if
do.
they mix something
Travel?
into it?"
No,
like,
no,
you
no. You
shouldn't
gotta
do things
travel
like
with
that.
Oh,
You travel
wow,
with-
dude. Like,
I
as
travel
men, we don't
with-
have to think about that. That's very
You
sad.
gotta get like
Yeah.
a fat person to be with you.
Yeah, it is.
And then they
yeah.
feel bad for you. So they'll only offer you the food. So that's why Kunal and I on a train, I always get fed. Nobody even looks at him.
I got
Yeah.
offered it once and I told my dad, "You are not a good cook. Please don't try."
Right.
I don't
Is
touch
he
the
a
cooking,
good cook,
Dad.
but actually,
Huh?
what are your dad's
No, he
top
said
5
no.
dishes that he makes?
He doesn't. That's
Top 5 dishes. He makes very good adrak chai.
Okay.
But I think
That's
the
not a
standards
dish.
of it.
But-
the-
but
That's
the
not a
standards
dish.
of it is-
Chai is not a dish.
But now that he
okay.
has a proper job, Sriram, I mean, although there's this guy who became prime minister, so who
Yeah,
knows?
sure, sure.
He can go anywhere. Yeah.
Shira's father is the next prime minister in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops,
I
I don't
think
know if
that's
Sriram
about
likes
it.
that. Sriram's a little
He
He
scary.
just makes good adrak chai. And that's it.
And that too, I'll be honest, like the quality has
But
come
five
down because
cups.
Yeah.
because
So-
the quality has come down because now he adds like every other herb aside from other. He'll put lemongrass, he'll put like
Lemongrass.
curry
Yeah.
patta for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah,
But is it
yeah.
herb or is it
Yeah.
herb? And if it's herb, why have that H anyway? Never understood that. It's like that harishi. We have a harishi in the right here. Why they
I
confuse
know,
us?
herb and herb. Yeah.
They
that's
just
the
say
thing.
herb then.
I
So we
agree.
all say herb. Otherwise, we all look like the unpad who are around when everybody else is going herb.
I think herb.
Herb, and I go herb.
No, I think
I
it-
want to say herb.
I think it might be an English, an American
It's
thing. No?
French.
Like no, like UK, US thing.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's
Pronunciation-wise,
just French, and the people who are sophisticated say, we know how to say it. It's like,
Oh.
Rishi, can you explain why there's an H before the R? I still don't understand. He doesn't know himself. It never occurred to him to ask his parents, "Ki boss, my name
Because
Rishi
that's how
hai,
the
H kyun?"
alphabet is, Cyrus. There
Yeah.
is a H
It's
before that.
A, B, C,
Rishikesh.
D, E, F, H. Okay, got it.
Rishikesh. Okay. Okay.
Hurry up.
Let's do one more quick topic. Basically, now if you are 17 plus,
Rishi has sent a message. Rishi is the right way to spell.
Rishi is the right way to
Wow.
spell, yeah.
Wow.
When
Yeah,
it
it
comes
is.
to comedy,
It is,
really.
it is. Now
Nice.
the election commission has come out and said that if you are 17 plus in India, you can apply for your voter ID. Okay. But you'll be able to vote only when you're 18, of course. But you can apply when you're 17. This is to ensure that more people are participating at the age of 18, because what usually happens is if you haven't,
So it's a commentary on how slow it takes for the card
Yeah,
to reach you.
sure.
17
Kinda
and
like
one
that.
day you apply.
Yeah.
Maybe in 1
Yeah.
year's time, card aayega, vote karega. That's it. Okay.
so
got it.
also the thing is apparently before this, you had to have turned 18 before the 1st of January of the year to be able to apply for a voter card.
Yeah, but that's also because you have to have a system. No? There has to be some system.
I mean, but why can't there be like multiple dates in the year, right? They could have had
Either they
1st
go with the
Jan,
date
1st
of
March,
your
and then
birth
1st
and
October.
whatever the date you're actually voting on,
Yeah.
or they have to give one date for everyone, right?
Yeah.
I know, I've been in government.
Okay,
bro. I
sure.
understand these things. You guys don't understand. You guys make
But-
chai for each other. You don't understand life. Life
So
is
now
more
what
than
they-
chai.
Now how they're changing it is
Life is a box of chai
yeah.
clits.
so now what they want is by the time you're 18, you already have your voter card in place and you don't have to worry about it. So you can. just
Rishi is
go.
laughing at that. Sorry. I mean, how low is his thinking today, really? Not laughed at all, but chai clits, he's very funny.
But
God.
I don't think you should be able to vote 16 plus.
I
You
No,
should be able to vote.
I
This is
think
still not
nowadays
changing it.
all the the ages are going to come down because of how smart kids are these days. They get
I would agree,
way
yeah, that
too
makes
much
sense.
People,
information.
if the
way too
BJP comes
early.
to power, and I mean the Brocha Janta Party, our first act is going to be very clear. You will not be allowed to vote.
Nobody
We've
can vote.
allowed you to vote. See what you've done to the country.
Yeah, correct.
You are not
Correct.
allowed to
Correct.
vote.
Correct.
I will vote for you.
Yeah.
I will vote for you,
Yeah.
and the people under me will also vote for you. I'll decide who, of course. You guys will be part of it because the podcast.
So the
will
last
all be-
election that will
will all
happen-
be in the cabinet. Niv will be in charge of
I like this.
women development and
Yeah. Wow, what a
Whatever else you
sexist position to give to
Women
Niveditha.
She has to make up. She has to
What is
make up.
Wow.
development?
Just wow.
The development of women.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey,
so Cyrus, if you had to
Those aren't 32 Ds.
okay, Cyrus, let's play this game. So if you had to,
Huh.
if you were to,
What do you
form a
want,
cabinet,
Sriram? What do you want?
If I want,
What
something
post do you want? You tell me.
I
I'm
want,
there for
like
you.
civil aviation or some, like no one gives a shit about
Civil
that. sort of thing.
aviation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine enough. Airlines basically. We'll change it to more easygoing terms also. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Like,
defense, we won't say defense. We'll say
wing,
like
wing ministry, we'll call it
catapults.
wing ministry, like just like
Wing
So,
ministry.
Sriram,
Just
you
you
get
get wing.
Yeah.
You get wing.
Yeah,
You
wing
get
it.
But
Yeah.
Sriram, if you do get aviation, would you change the rules that okay, even if you come like 5 minutes before reaching onto the flight, before the flight is just about to take off, you can board the flight.
Sriram, no, I would put it this way: you can board the flight, but the
We
rest
too
of
can
India
board the flight
can't
whenever,
board the
yeah.
flight.
Yeah.
You can
I-
board the flight whenever you feel like.
Yeah.
You can stop the
feel-
flight.
You can
midair,
call the flight
you can
back.
call the flight back.
Yeah.
Say,
No,
"Boss,
not
come
that.
closer."
Not at all.
Yeah.
I
To
feel if
Chembur,
you
and
can,
then you can get on.
I think what you can do is on the runway, you can like hail the flight like a cab, and then you can.
Yeah.
That's allowed. I mean,
Yeah.
that's technically, I think, on.
And
yeah.
1 second, do you use the thumb like you do on a highway?
like
Or
like
do
the
you
hitchhiker's thing.
Yeah,
No,
the
no,
hitchhiker.
no.
Or
You
the
have
No,
full
to
no.
hold it
hand.
like
He
that.
does
Yeah.
this and then he decides whether the flight goes up or comes down.
Right,
That's
right.
what he
Yeah.
gets to do.
But the
Yeah.
flight is already down, so then there's only one
It is.
decision.
Let's go. It's
Okay.
stay. Don't go
Silvery,
anywhere.
for gags to be thought out before going on
That's
stage.
Yeah. You know what?
But I
hey,
like the
guys, you know
idea.
what happened?
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
no.
Sriram.
Once
Oh,
I was
no.
taking a flight, and on the flight there was a crow sitting on top of it while taking off. And I
Oh,
thought it was
no.
damn funny. It's the
Wow, that's
laziest
hilarious.
crow that I've ever seen.
But
And
they're
I
too
related
smart,
to it.
yeah. I don't think it must be in a budget airlines. It won't go anywhere.
No, it
Indigo,
was just
yeah.
while boarding. No, they didn't take off with the flight and all.
Right.
I've
No, no,
always
no,
been
why-
curious
why, like,
about
sort
that.
of-
Seeing birds
it
while
was
you're
an
flying in
elderly-
a plane.
Very elderly woman in 1A. He was just upset. Yeah.
He
Called
called
her
it
names. But what will you be in the cabinet?
I'll just be a personal assistant, I guess. I'm
No,
fine
no,
with
no,
it.
no.
Oh,
That
that's
means
nice. Oh,
Be more
we all have to
ambitious.
No,
come
I'm not
to, we
allowing
all
it.
have to come
Yeah.
to
I'm not
Antariksh in
allowing
order to curry favor with
Yeah,
you.
to do anything.
No, what
with,
curry favor?
Cyrus.
I want to be the one who works the least. If
Yeah,
he's there,
it's great.
he's going to
It's
be working
perfect.
the least.
That's
I
perfect for
don't
me.
want that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Abbas and
what
him-
Abbas be? What Abbas be?
I'm making him punctual minister for punctuality.
So nobody's
He's just-
punctual.
Yeah, he's right
Yeah.
there, taking care of the country's timings.
yeah.
Oh,
But,
Abbas
I
says,
should
Sriram,
say-
you'll get a temple. Ooh.
I should say though, I like the idea of the last voting that ever happens in India being when Brocha Chanda Party comes to power, and then
Yeah.
there's no voting.
I
after
love that.
Yeah.
Really.
That's great.
Yeah,
So
and-
they're like securing our positions forever and
And
ever.
by the way, all the hoardings that you see
But when
across
Modi
the
does it,
country,
it's wrong, huh, guys? Just
No,
putting it
well,
out
no, of course,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
because it's
It's
my
fine if
idea.
we do it,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
And
talking
all the
about?
hoardings with all these guys on across.
Silvery would be
NCB.
NCB.
Silvery.
I just confiscate
my
some
my
for personal
hoardings,
consumption.
all my hoardings in Andrew Tate style will have pretty women with me. Okay,
Yes, nice.
with lots of hot women, bikini clad, and me.
Yeah.
Welcoming,
What an-
and I'll have
But
about.
by the way, there are
Why
so
don't
many
they do that?
cults like that where there's
Damn
these
you!
guys who just
Yeah.
like
It's not original.
collect a bunch
Oh,
of women.
damn.
Can you imagine that's
Damn.
what women
But I'm
development will be
thinking, if
about?
I'm the
How about
alpha-
you get
Yeah.
more women to come and
But
stand
Maeve-
Again,
around
dude, why
behind
don't
throne?
political board signs
Yeah.
have women on
Exactly.
them?
If I'm the alpha in the area,
Yeah, won't you
why
vote for that
can't I
party?
just show off a little bit of, razzmatazz? It doesn't make sense.
Razzmatazz.
What if one of
Because
these
it's
10
not-
ugly guys all wishing me happy birthday with big mustaches and double chin?
Not you.
Come on.
Cyrus, it's
When
not
you're
you who's
driving,
commissioning
Sriram,
the-
you
it's
stop
not
and look
you
at the
who's
hoarding.
commissioning. It's not you who's commissioning
That's
the
true.
hoarding.
That's true.
It's
But I'm
me who's
commissioning now.
commissioning on
I'm
your
changing all
behalf.
those rules. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So now I'm commissioning. So that changes. Silvery, I'll appoint you commissioner. And that means you
Okay.
commission these things.
Commissioner
nothing
of
else,
yes, done.
yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the police won't get chairs. No chairs for 10 years. I can't
You
bear
mean
to see
not
them
even
sitting.
in the police station?
No, they have to stand.
How to stand?
24 hours standing.
Cars? How do they go with cars?
They stand.
They stand over the car.
open category.
Ajay Devgan in a Rohit Shetty.
Yes. Ajay Devgan will be the role model for them. Fool or can't who's on the bike like that. That'll be basically part of police training. No chairs. No sitting on the main road in chairs with your phone.
Great.
That's not your job.
No.
See,
Yeah.
we are going to
who
change the
else is
country
there? Who else
bit
is
by
there?
bit.
What will Naveen be? We have
Naveen.
Naveen, Ayushi.
Naveen will be in
Shreyas.
charge of beds. Furniture minister.
The,
will be.
Bed
the,
minister.
the tourism.
Bedminster.
ministry, yeah.
We'll make him Bedminster.
Tourism, yeah.
Yeah.
Hospitality and tourism.
What about Amit?
Yeah.
Amit will be in charge of audio, acoustics,
Amit,
and
Yeah.
Amit
voiceovers.
is the
This
Amit is
sounding
the-
great.
Across the country.
The sounding
Ladies and
great.
gentlemen, बैठिए.
No.
Can you imagine
Oh,
public
right.
announcement?
Amit is the bureaucrat that not bureaucrat. He's the businessman
Which
who
Amit?
sort of funds all of this.
Our Amit. Huh?
Doshi.
Huh.
Yeah, Aram. Yeah. That is Amit.
Everybody,
Ayushi would be,
shipping. I mean, we know, yeah, obviously. She's a shipping corporation.
Ayushi will be a woman.
Ayushi, I feel, you know what Ayushi would be? She would
Oh my
be.
God, Cyrus! You know what?
Hey,
it's been
there's space
horrible.
on my hoarding,
I
Niv.
was the
There's
only
still
one here
Ayushi.
that wasn't
There's
asked
space.
what I wanted to be, and then
Can I
Ayushi
tell you
became
quickly what?
somebody who stands at the back of you.
Can I tell you quickly what
terrible.
Ayushi would be? She would be like she would be like the person who talks sense into all of this and gets kicked out, like Yogendra Yadav.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
She's the
yeah.
one
What
who-
would
What about
What would
Niv?
Meghnad?
We've given Niv, but she has her own
Niv
ideas.
we've already
Let her
given,
say.
no?
No, but she
Women
wants to say.
development.
Hello, you guys all saying what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Women
exactly.
development.
I was
No, you
thinking, I was
said
like,
no.
hey,
Yeah.
he
She-
started with
she
me.
got
I was like,
upset.
women development.
What do you
It's
want?
not even a
Okay,
thing.
you
Yeah,
say.
it's not
Foreign
even-
And then he went up,
Boss,
he went
these
up to
women
you
women
guys.
development
And he
ministers
was
are
like,
never
what would you
satisfied, are
like
they?
to be?
Foreign affairs, because you come from Kenya, etc., etc. So
Oh,
foreign
yeah,
affairs,
yeah,
you like
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Come on,
External
I'll give you
affairs,
good
yeah.
stuff.
Hey, you get to travel. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Animal welfare also sounds really
nobody
nice.
kills so
that's
many,
true.
you know. But then so
I
But
mean,
not
that's
anymore. She
That's
won't
what
kill anymore.
Peter does
Yeah.
too.
animal welfare except insects. Insects are a hugely bad record.
Correct,
Hey,
Yeah.
Shreyas,
What would Meghnad be?
Shreyas would
Meghnad,
the
Meghnad.
one-
Meghnad will be.
Huh.
Go
Meghnad
ahead. What do you want to give Meghnad?
No, he wants to give Shreyas. He wants to give Shreyas.
Shreyas
Oh,
would
okay,
be,
give
you know,
Shreyas.
Shreyas would be like the head of like our, like,
Astrology. I think he's the astrology
no,
division
culture-
ka head.
Culture and
No,
art.
he'd be like the head of like our, like every political party needs its own set of goons, like the VHP. We'd have like the
Yeah.
Brocha Parishad, and then Shreyas would be the
The Yuvak
person.
Brocha Janta, whatever.
Yeah,
correct,
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
But listen, let him be in charge of. I like cultural events. I'll tell you why. Because he can sing, and he'll force everyone to listen to him wherever he goes. He'll be always him
I
Yeah.
feel
performing.
everyone's being handed very soft ministries right now. Like we are not getting down to like the big like finance, defense.
What do you want? You want home?
You
want
I
home
already
with
got
health?
civilization. I'm having.
You want home with an E, or we give that to
Oh,
Naveen?
can I get dual one? Like like how like Pranab Mukherjee when he got like
Just
finance
kidding,
and defense.
Yeah. Sriram's on his own stream. There's no point telling him
Yeah.
anything.
He's
Sorry,
just trying to get his word
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
He loves this idea, so he's now on a full roll. He's like a monologue. We've got to put 10 minutes aside for him.
Sriram has these bits that he comes
Yeah.
prepared with
I
every
think
time he
so.
comes to
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Chinmay Mishra says Meghnad in charge of RBI, 1 rupee is equal to $80 and change the world.
So finance minister.
Finance minister,
Nice.
And forex
Finance.
being his speciality. We have nothing
Yeah.
left by day 2.
RBI is
We're
finance,
completely,
but
Reserve
too.
Bank is cleaned out.
Yeah. I like the thought of
Sponge,
Meghnad
sponge.
doing ghafla in the accounting. Like, somehow I have to make 1 rupee
What
equal
is
to $80.
Sparsh going to do?
Sparsh, what? Let's give him hair.
Arts.
Let's give him hair
The
minister.
moment we
Arts
said,
Telecom,
and,
telecom.
can you turn your
performance
camera?
arts or
The moment we
something.
said Sparsh, what are you
Right?
going to do? He panicked. Okay, this is the guy in charge of the show. He's like, more responsibility than this? Oh,
Rishi
God.
gets tech. We know Rishi gets tech ministry, the IT
Is
ministry.
there a tech ministry? Yeah,
But
IT ministry, right?
But,
Yeah.
but that's the wrong thinking. Because we're giving him something he's good at. I don't want that to happen.
yeah.
Oh, you don't want-
Look at
You
my
don't want efficiency.
Look at my cabinet. With due respect,
don't
to you
want
guys.
efficiency.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on.
I get it.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So give him something totally different. What can we give him?
Women development.
No.
Rishi.
Yeah, it's empty right now.
I'm telling you, I'm so scared, Niv. We're going to read one day molester, wife beater, crazy porn addict. Because Rishi's so quiet and well behaved. There's got to be something.
But,
Come on.
but we didn't say women development as a joke,
Yeah,
right? Because it's not.
He just
Doesn't it actually exist?
he just heard the women. He just heard the women part.
Correct.
After that, his mind shut.
I get the women. Okay, wow.
Why do I feel one of the first things that Cyrus would do is, exile Kunal to like some weird country?
No. Kunal will be you're right. We'll make him a diplomat, and he'll choose. I'll go to Portugal, Spain, and I'll say no. You're
Yeah.
going to Syria. I want good relations and economy class. He has to stand in line. All the things he hates. Watchmen asking him, "Tum kaun hai?" and all that. All that. The things that he hates.
Nice.
I can't wait for that
I-
episode of
I-
Aaj ISIS mein kya hai?
You know what? You know what? I actually
You
can
know-
see this
can I-
ministry and how it's going to be. There's this one Netflix documentary called Eat,
Lok Sabha.
Pray,
Eat, Pray,
What?
Love?
Sorry, no, that's the movie.
That's the
Okay, this is about like some cult guy, some
Yeah.
guy who ran a cult, some Mormon or
Nityanand.
something, and he just married
Nityanand
60,
cult thing.
64 women or something, and like these
the
are.
Mormon guy. Wow.
Yeah. These are these are people.
Yeah,
that
we
are
got the
related
Mormon
to
guy,
She's
me.
looking.
right? Abbas.
She's looking at Rishi and saying he married
And-
64 people.
And I was thinking if Cyrus was ever to start a cult, This is the kind of cult it would be like, where he
I
just
don't think
sat there and there were like
Cyrus is a
64
cult
women going
leader. I think he's more
behind
of
him.
a.
Wow, that guy
by the
can make a
book
lot of
guy.
billboards.
Again, I'm just saying that most men would actually fantasize that,
Yeah,
even if it's wrong
sure.
to think or say. And we shouldn't deny the fact that it's just a fantasy. In reality, it's never going to happen. So let us at least have our dream, right? It's like how you said you would wear a t-shirt in your dream, Silvery.
T-shirts.
One day.
I'm only in t-shirts in my
Yeah.
dream.
Why do you not wear t-shirts?
I feel I look thinner in shirts.
He
So
got,
I've been,
Oh,
he
I've
got,
been wearing these
he got
since-
molested by an old woman in a t-shirt once.
since
and after
7th
that,
standard. I've been wearing only shirts, which is
yeah,
crazy to
no
even say.
pants, nothing.
Oh
High
my
heels,
gosh.
high heels and underwear.
All right.
Oh, what's an odd thing about you like that? Like he doesn't wear t-shirts. What do you do? Do you wear shirts at all?
I don't like wearing anything, honestly, but they force me to put things on.
That's
It's society who's,
unfortunate.
turning a mean eye towards me for no reason. I don't understand why Indians wear clothes. That's why when I see people with less money, I think how fortunate.
That's why we
Because-
didn't wear clothes in the beginning. It was just like
Yes, it's too hot.
shirtless and like a veshti or
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a leaf.
a leaf
I'm a big fan of the
mostly.
lungi, by the way.
Yeah.
I just can't tie it
Very
properly, and so all
airy.
my
I miss the days
my
of the
South Indian
leaves.
friends get offended because you can't tie it like a towel because it's like what?
Yeah,
how
that's-
lazy can you be once you go up from South India?
A lungi
that
you
can't
can't
learn how
tie
to
like
do
a
it?
towel because you have to
can't.
get
You have
into
to-
it, like it's
and-
connected.
And you have to sit at some point, and you know how we are. Yeah, horrible.
But the
All right,
great thing
guys,
is
guys.
South
If you
Indian-
really like the dress, you never bother to. It's not that difficult to learn how to tie it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And my dad, my uncles, we all used to wear lungis.
That is the
Yeah,
great
well.
thing though, is like if you see like the South Indian Tamil men, no, like they have such great lungi control where they'll walk and it'll like flow nicely. They'll do that thing where they kick the lungi up with their
Yeah,
foot
that's
and
the
take it in their
masculine
hand.
I've
thing.
seen that. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
and then that.
But what do you're the
amazing,
one guy
like,
who misses.
They control.
What
the
the one guy who
lungi, like,
misses?
it's-
There's gonna be one dog who gets it wrong, no? He's like, I'm half Parsi, half Tamil. So actually, I have a friend, Ravi, who's exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
Parsi, half Tamil friend.
Oh, he's fantastic. He's so brilliant, I can't tell you. If the genes go right, you got the most intellectual man the world has ever seen. If the genes go
And the
wrong,
best business.
all that, all good.
Guys,
Yeah.
can you please get us
Ravi
some email
Avalu.
questions?
Hey,
Hey,
Ravi
can we
Avalu, if
discuss-
you're there, hi.
Can we get some
Can we
AMAs?
discuss
Yeah.
one more topic? Hey, I
Yeah.
want to talk about the.
No,
the
we don't have time. We
Chinese
don't have time.
satellite.
We have.
Sriram, this is what
Sorry,
in my cabinet
Sorry,
there'll be
sorry.
no fighting like this. If you want more
See,
time, you'll be
we
given
have
more
to end
time.
this
He's
because
your
we have another
country.
guest.
He's prepared with a bit about the Chinese stuff.
Oh,
I
I
think
mean-
no bit, no bit.
But
Uh,
understand, guys, this is a frustrated comedian doing a corporate job.
Yeah.
This is his only chance to take out his. So let him
Guys,
have his moment.
the one
Like,
thing
come
I
on,
thought
don't be
about-
mean. Let's go back to some stupid
So the
corporate
thing is,
things with
we
his
have less than
targets.
3 minutes to finish this because we have another guest recording to do after this, and the person is just reaching.
And
All
very
right,
important
okay.
guest.
Yeah.
I don't want to take Shah Rukh's name because, then people, what happened. But yeah.
But it's not Shah Rukh. Don't worry.
It is Shah Rukh and he's waiting outside. And
Okay.
he should because we're in the middle of a show.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Sure,
hell?
sure.
Pulling rank
So,
like.
Shriram, sorry about the
No
Chinese
worries,
satellite.
No,
thing.
no, let him do it. We'll do it in 2 minutes. Come on.
Okay, fine. Quickly.
Fast,
quickly.
hurry.
No.
Basically,
Hurry
what,
up. Stop talking. Say
Yeah.
it.
Basically, Intelsat, I think, is the name of the satellite, randomly comes back to Earth after delivering something on the Chinese space station, falls to Earth in an Ivorian village, I think, and completely obliterates it. That's basically the
What?
story.
Did people die?
Officially,
1 minute.
no, but it is the Chinese.
1 minute.
village.
it came
1
out
minute. Your
Chinese.
story I thought was going to be funny. This is tragedy. This is worse
he
than our
just-
show,
But-
which is
but-
also semi-tragedy. I mean, how do you end our show with this story? First,
I
you
just
start with infants getting married, and you end with this guy killing
Yeah.
a village.
Yeah.
I'm not. You're not
Not
fired.
this guy.
You're
I'm just saying-
out of the
I'm just saying
ministry.
this is gonna take
You're
more
not
than
part
2
of
minutes.
You're in the opposition.
It is gonna
You're with
take more than 2
Vijay
minutes.
You're
Yeah.
all with VJP, Vijay Janata Party. Fuck off, both of you all. Niv, you take over as home, finance, defense, Sparsh. You get into the cabinet as youth minister. Till you're 50.
Shriram is out. He's not in the cabinet anymore.
Sriram is still just silly Chinese jokes somewhere. We send him as
Yeah.
foreign affairs.
Sriram's
Okay.
hair is coming back to life, Hamisha said.
Yeah,
Hamish
come back to
Hamdan.
original.
Come back
It's
to original.
spreading.
It's,
It's
Okay,
growing.
quickly, AMS. All right.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored. I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
First one comes in from Ruben David, who says, "My friend got me a drink when I was on a work video call. How do I get out of trouble at work?" So you got him alcohol while.
Oh shit! So they saw it, you mean?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But how do you know it's a drink for sure?
I mean,
Because, no, you can get any
the
color,
glass,
but you can make
maybe the glass,
wine.
maybe
You think?
I don't know. Could
That's
be
a bit
anything.
odd. Ruben, the only thing you can do is in India is religion. Okay, just say that your
It's a
personal
religious
religion.
practice
Yeah, you
allows,
have to
yeah.
on this time Tuesday at 3:30. If I don't drink this, then my parents will get offended and all that.
He
because
is
our
Christian.
religion-
He does have
Yeah,
wine.
in Christianity
It's
they have
great.
wine.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
drink of the Lord's
great.
You
Yeah,
drink of the Lord's.
Yeah, that
thing and all
wine,
that.
that famous
Wine.
wine brand
I'm
Kingfisher is
half
what he
Christian.
was
I
having.
vaguely know all
Yeah.
this. Don't worry.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes.
right. So I'm saying, if you get religion, you're safe. Right or no? Who's going to
Yeah,
challenge
absolutely correct. Yeah, you
you?
can't.
I've been saying it from
It's the
day
number
one.
one
What is it?
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I flirt with somebody else's wife, I say it's in my religion.
I have to
And
do
she
this.
says, okay, ठीक है.
I
all
am
good.
compelled by my religion.
I'm
please.
compelled. I'm
Yeah,
forced.
correct.
मुझे नहीं
Maybe
करने
another
का.
Yeah, the Lord
alternative.
compels me.
Maybe another alternative is, Ruben, maybe you shouldn't start partying at like 9 a.m. in the morning in the middle of a work call.
For someone with
No,
a
but
job
now
in
he has to come up
Gurgaon,
with an
you should
excuse.
show empathy. You
He already
must
got in
drink
trouble.
I
alcohol.
empathize with Ruben. I 100% empathize
Yeah,
with Ruben. It's
yeah.
just the social structure and the construct.
Yeah,
that we
it's a
live
bit
in.
of a hypocrisy, right, guys? When they say you want to get the most out of your worker, etc. And if you
Yeah.
can handle your drink, creative field, whatever, I mean, what's
100%.
wrong?
They will work
Why is a
more,
correlation that you're going to be a failure when you drink? It's not like you're being drunk. I'm saying you can handle one or two drinks, it makes you feel lighter, happier,
Yeah,
and your performance gets
but
better.
some people even on one drink get like very
One second.
extra,
Amit,
and they start
Amit,
acting.
Amit,
There are
get
people who
us
start
drinks.
acting that they're more drunk than they are.
I'm trying to push this with Amit and Kavita that
Okay.
we get served alcohol when you perform, even though I don't drink it.
Can you ask them again though?
They're not really listening. That's
Oh,
why I said
damn
it
it.
with such confidence.
Okay,
you
okay,
know?
fine.
You're never going to call people
Yeah,
if they can hear you. Amit, Kavita!
Alright.
Like they listen to the podcast. Why do you think it's still on?
They do.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Shawik Bakshi has asked, this week I have to give a presentation on Independence Day
And you're asking
and,
us?
and freedom struggle to the global team of my company. The headquarters is in London. How do I do it without making it awkward?
Just make it funny. I hate all the jingoism, man. After 10
Yeah.
minutes, from any country, anywhere in the world, telling
Yeah.
you, beating your chest and thing, how
This-
people suffered. Just make it funny, man.
This
They say
reminds
things like,
me-
I want the British to come back because they gave us shots, things like that.
Just don't get it recorded. Someone will send you to jail. So just
Yeah, but
do it live and then not
But
don't
he
tell
can,
anyone
he can
about
have
it.
asylum in London after that. No?
or not.
Or not. But this reminds me of a story in school where we were doing like a presentation, same on Indian freedom struggle, and it's like me and three other friends of mine, and one of the friends had to talk about like the Khan Abdul
Is it going to be
Ghaffar
like the
Khan.
Chinese village dying?
No,
and
no,
all
no,
that?
no, no. Hear me out.
Okay,
Here.
okay.
So he had to talk about like the he has to talk about Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Frontier Gandhi, right? Except he forgot the name of Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, and he went and made like every like cliched Muslim name: Khan, Mohammed, Rahim, Wasim.
But,
He just went
God.
on and on. Like,
Why didn't he
forgetting
think of
the name.
Why didn't you think of Mr. Moto? A name so nice, you got to say it twice, right?
Like couscous.
Khan,
So
Khan.
nice, you got to say it.
I mean, that's
Couscous.
the key. See,
Yeah.
I always have these techniques and talents, so
Yeah,
hacks
nice.
if you like. Yeah,
It is
A great
in
story,
fact, like
bro.
the two
Don't call yourself a
Khan.
hack, Cyrus.
a hack's been.
Yes, hacks.
Sorry,
Okay.
Sriraam, we've started.
No.
You don't talk to three comedians. We have our own jokes. Nobody's
Alright.
appreciating
Should I
yours.
do? I got some more
Competitive.
AMA questions.
Yeah, you
Uh,
go ahead. Go to the toilet and keep going.
Raj the Datta. Raj the Datta.
Where you
Okay.
get them and I don't get them.
See na Raj the Datta. That's
Yeah. Have you
your
ever
name.
met your exes after their marriage? If yes, was it awkward? Is it for
Yeah.
everyone?
It's for everyone. I would say,
Niva,
yeah.
Niv, have you ever met your exes after marriage?
No.
No, not yet.
Have you?
I've met many. I mean, not that I've had so many girlfriends, but I think I've met everyone I've ever dated.
Yeah.
Are you friends with all of them still?
But we weren't even friends when we were dating.
No.
I'm the kind of
But
guy.
now
you
that-
can't
now
even,
that that
they
burden
couldn't
is
even
off,
like
are you
me
still
when we were
friends?
together. How are they going to like me when we're not? This is difficult.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'll tell you one thing. Some people have an awkwardness which never goes after your
That's
breakup.
because it was too
Toxic.
passionate or
Too passionate
like,
or too toxic,
Niv,
one of them.
Toxic.
Yeah.
10, 15 years later,
Something.
I'm an old man. Okay, I'm not talking about 1 year, 2 years. I understand that.
Sure.
15 years later, like the whole world has changed,
Yeah, that's
A
true.
demonetization
Does
ke
it not
baad.
matter at all once?
I don't know, but I just
like-
get an awkward, like there's no eye contact. You don't talk nicely.
Oh.
I mean, it's like very like awkward. Nobody wants to
Yeah,
engage.
I
There's no
think
engagement.
it's.
There's no relaxation in the conversation.
I think it's because you are
I'm-
still imagining the other
Kajal
person
and me,
naked.
okay.
You know?
Kajal and me are okay.
See,
we managed, but not
I think what is
everyone.
happening is if you meet them at a party, you're like, dude, I can't help but imagine this person naked. So that's why
That's
the
what you
awkwardness.
think. You're
That's the
really-
awkwardness.
What?
Really young.
That's why the awkwardness.
At my age, I can't remember
Like,
anyone naked.
oh, okay. It's not the same as it used to be, but okay.
Antariksh, flattering as that is, it's over
Yes,
between
The
us
thing
now.
is,
It's just-
Okay, got
Sriraam,
it, got it.
Antariksh, Silvery's
Yes.
girlfriends only remember him when they go back in the car and
Yeah.
get the smell. Till then,
Ah,
they're
the
like, "Oh,
memories,
yes."
the-
And then
the
suddenly,
flooding of memories.
Yeah. Immediately
Yes.
it all comes together.
Have you ever like made out in a car or had
Yeah.
done the deed in the car or something?
Which person alive has not made out in a car, Silvery?
Someone who doesn't have a car? I don't know.
You don't need a car to make out in a car. You could
What?
be in a friend's car, her car, somebody else's car.
I mean, yeah, okay, sure.
Taxis.
So you have.
from my father's generation, you ask anyone, everybody's made out in car.
A car
Who does
that's
make out
been
of cars?
abandoned on the street.
Yeah.
You just open the window up. Cyrus is going into a random car.
No, Niv is plumping for
Right.
cheapness. Don't get me a hotel. Let's just find a car.
Oh, great.
Nobody's inside.
Great.
But how can you not? I mean,
Yeah, you
Sparsh,
do.
have you
One
made out
does
in a car?
as I.
Everyone made out in a car.
Okay,
Niveditha?
but can we up
I mean,
the stakes? Made
Niveditha's
out of
not.
Uber?
And
That's
the
how you
Uber,
get- Made out of
the
an
driver
Uber?
makes out with you. Yeah, you're right. For a 5-star
That's
rating.
also fair,
You were
yeah.
telling me, Sriram. Yeah.
I know, right? Hey.
But hello, of course you make out in Ubers.
Auto rickshaw? Have you guys
Okay,
made out in auto rickshaw?
Back in the
Yeah.
90s,
Yeah,
we fooled around in the backseat of a taxi while the guy is driving. It's okay. It's no big deal. It's not like a full coitus. You fool around a little bit.
Oh.
When I don't want to get into details because the girls are
Full coitus
medicated
is
and
just
won't
an-
remember anything.
Guys, full coitus is just an extra 50 rupees. I think it's worth it.
Full coitus will mean a lot of hard work for me.
That's
So,
fair.
I started the
But that's a good thing for the girl.
That's
This hard
fair,
work.
yeah.
Not
Especially-
really. Again, think of the client. The poor woman is really taking one for the team.
Okay,
here.
let's not.
Especially if you
You're gonna
consider
become
Cyrus
dirtier
has
and
to
dirtier.
drive the car at the same time.
And that too from the back seat because you're Parsi.
All right. Next one is
Lambo chai, Dikra, Lambo chai.
next one.
Can reach the accelerator.
Rishi's namesake has asked AMA for Silvery, Mercedes or BMW?
For making out, bro.
Yes,
Stay with the program. For making out.
for making out Merc for driving
But
BMW.
no. It depends. 7
Because
series.
Merc
versus-
I have.
No. Know your cars, brother. You can't just say anything. Each one is a different
Okay.
size.
Merc E220 because that's the one I have right
Just
now.
F it. Take the 7 series. Every girl you know will come back
Will
in the
come
car.
back. Okay.
You're wasting your time.
That's
Look at Spud. She's like clapping.
that's
7
spoken like a
series
true
and-
Andrew Tate, Cyrus.
Yeah. No.
This-
Which is
He
odd
said
because
BMW is cheap man's car. Have you not
Is
seen
it?
this thing?
Did I say that?
It's
Okay.
Lambo and above.
Oh,
bro.
who is this?
It's on
Who
some
is
other
this
level.
asshole? Andrew Tate. BMW's poor man's car.
BMW is in Uber
What the
in
fuck?
Western Europe, yeah, or Romania,
that
Eastern
is,
Europe.
that is
yeah.
actually true. Yeah, one series is a very.
Only
Let's ask-
7 series is what
Let's ask
Antariksh calls
Sriram
his penis.
Sriram from Chembur. Is it going to be rickshaw or
Hey, I will go for the
Oh, God.
classic Contessa. Remember classic Contessa?
Wow.
Conti.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey,
great.
don't knock it, okay?
Great.
When we were
Contessa's
growing
great.
up, that was the biggest car on the road
Yeah.
for all of us.
Dude, I'm still a gorgeous looking car. Still
and,
looks
and if
great.
I had a Contessa, he was on another
Yeah.
level. He was like top
Yeah,
of
yeah.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And now, well.
Okay, Shoaib Bakshi has asked, has any of the panelists on Cock and Bull
Abbas
I've
says,
been
can
in-
we stop saying coitus? How do you explain to Abbas now? What,
Yeah.
what is it in
Yeah,
Urdu?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sparsh, you're the closest to anyone who speaks Urdu here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Give us some alternate words
in
to
Bihari.
coitus.
Bihari. You speak any Bihari? Huh?
Do you
Don't you
Bihari?
speak Bihari? You can? Okay, next show.
Say
he
coitus in
speaks.
Bihari.
What is coitus in Bihari?
Is it Maithili or
Is it really?
Maithili?
Bhojpuri?
Are you just saying a name of a girl and then
I
It's a
know.
language.
I'm
Huh?
Mathili is a language.
It's,
Maithili is
it's
a
also a
language.
girl in the rickshaw with him 12 years ago. So, this is going
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, that's what she was speaking. Okay, got it.
She was just saying, brother, she was saying, bachao, but you couldn't understand because of the language. Has any
Okay.
of them been intoxicated during the podcast? Has anyone been drunk on a podcast?
I've been on coffee.
Not
That's close
drunk.
enough.
Oh.
I'm
No.
extremely.
Maybe during the
hyper.
lockdown.
I mean, maybe
during the
hungover.
lockdown.
Sriram.
Maybe I've been hungover at some point, but
No, it's
not
always a morning podcast, and you know who's responsible for that. So that's one of the problems.
drunk.
That is true.
Okay.
All right.
Next
I
one.
always suspect when Amit brings Coke with him, it's always laced with some rum.
Why would you take panga with a guy who gives you a little money? I'm
I
thinking of
want
all
him
the.
to.
No, he
I want
opens
him
his
to do
Coke
that.
right here. There's
He does,
no
he
way.
does, he
I've
does.
seen him
He
open
does.
it every single.
He's
yeah.
addicted to Coke. He'll deny it, but there's an addiction.
But
He
it's a
can't-
Diet Coke.
Diet
isn't it?
Coke, but it's the same thing. He's
Ra-
addicted to that.
Does it have the same amount of sugar?
Well,
I don't
substitute.
think so.
Substitute
Okay.
is there, so it doesn't do the
Honestly,
sugar
like-
thing. But supposed to be
honestly, like,
carcinogenic,
yoga-
but I don't know who to believe. All this, people just keep on bad mouthing good stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like your,
I
like this good-looking girl next door. Bro, she's there, she's there. What? You don't even know her.
Yeah.
And of course, you never will. Huh.
Laurie Rolly has asked, need ideas on how to smuggle food inside a PVR multiplex. They charge $250 for a bottle of
But
goddamn
they
bottle
do
of
the
water.
body check now. No, how do we do that? In the old days,
No,
easy.
but body check me, it won't, metal won't, there's no metal in your
So
food.
you're
huh?
saying
So-
if you put a sandwich or two in your left pocket,
Yeah,
they'll
they'll
not
be
be able to tell.
yeah. So basically,
In the
also you can
pocket
put
they
it like
would,
on the
but-
back of your pants,
We
like
gotta
the
try it.
elastic
We
of your
gotta-
pants.
We have to try it, and if we can
Yeah.
shoot it even better, let's try
Yeah,
it
yeah,
next time we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
Great
let
idea.
let a friend go in first,
Yeah.
okay, and then you throw it across to them, the food,
Yeah.
okay, and then you
Because no
enter.
one will notice that. I think that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
that makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
Remind me to put you in the front when we attack China. Okay, you're the
Sure,
guy in charge
sure.
of the
Yeah,
war.
yeah, yeah.
This
yeah,
guy
yeah.
got it
I'm
all.
throwing my gun to a friend
Yeah.
across the border.
He's like,
take it.
We'll do it
You will
secretly.
eat it.
Hey, China! Hey, China!
But I think the better thing to do is just eat before you go to a PVR, man. Just eat at a proper night.
No, but you get
Most
hungry
food
during
courts
your,
are
during
there.
a, you need something to munch on while you're
This is
watching
the camel
something.
mind at its best.
I get
We
it.
solve the problem. We just
I
supposed to be
agree.
hungry.
Make sure you're full.
Inox charges too much. I'm sorry to say too
Dude,
much.
all of them.
Yeah.
Pie PVR.
I mean,
IMAX, all of
but
them
you
are.
guys don't have to
Everyone
take
charges
4 or 5
so
people
much.
at one go, no? And then all the 4 or 5 people I have to
That's
pay
true.
for.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
true.
And I have to
that's
take my
true
mother
about
also with
having
me. You know, my
family.
mother, your own
Yeah.
mother. you're
Just
stealing
stop
from
making
Again,
your
all
every
these are
time-
reasons to not get married and not have kids, guys.
And what about the
No,
mother?
You can't
Antariksh,
go
You
peacefully
still
to
have
the
to pay
movie.
for your parents.
Yeah.
You'll still have to pay for your parents.
Mothers, we need to have.
So there'll be a time
Antariksh,
when
those
you
4-5 people are random
Silvery.
people Cyrus meets outside the theater. It's not a
Oh. But I call them mothers,
pay for
all
it.
of them,
Yeah,
including
yeah,
the men.
Yes.
And Silvery, let me tell you what, there's a time you guys will all suffer where you'll have to look after your kids and your parents. And that's the time when you're sandwiched properly and you believe that religion sucks because they
Yeah,
can't be
sure,
God.
sure.
Yeah,
No God
is
will
that
allow
a
this.
sandwich you can throw
Horrible.
from like the back?
It's not
to
the, no, it's not your Thailand sandwich at all, my friend. It's a horrible sandwich, the worst ever, with more cucumber and less tomato, which I don't like.
Yeah, I get it.
Are we done?
The thing is,
Yes.
after paying all of that money, imagine
Oh,
if the movie.
You
shit,
keep talking,
like, how
but there'll
bad
be
is
no
that?
audio, but
Yes.
your mouth.
Shriram, you can continue talking, but
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
be gone now
Yeah.
because we
Don't
have had
stop,
to
don't
end
stop.
this.
We're doing credit, bro.
We need to end this because we have a guest waiting for us.
That's right.
So thank you so much, guys.
Because it's a hotel. We're
Please
checking
buy,
him in.
please buy IVM merch. Go to the IVM merch website,
Now you
IVM
say it
podcast
after we
website,
stopped.
and click on shop to get some of the awesome shirts like what Cyrus is wearing right now.
I don't feel like getting up.
That's fine. That's fine. Move your mic a bit, and there it is. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps. Please, we beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.